From the foot of the mountains here in Penrith, home to the mighty Mount Druitt Kings. Welcome here from Western Sydney to kick off round 3 of Your Minds Action, proudly brought to you by SRL TV and TBC Live. Joining me in the box today, Sonny Tyre, alongside my good mate Daniel Harrier, the Cairns Firehawks mentor. And Daniel, we've got a huge game ahead of us. The Kings, they're the new boys on the block, looking for their first win. Bathurst coming off the back of a bye, and they'll be looking to keep their season undefeated with a second win here today.
Yeah, really exciting clash between these two. Obviously, the Kings are the new kids on the block, and really excited to see how both these teams play.
Yeah, it's Benji Magic getting ready to kick this one off, and it's been quite wet here today in Penrith, and that has not stopped any of the Mount Druitt faithful from making the trip down, and all the Blue Tongues fans making the trip from Bathurst. And here we are, the first time in SRL Minds history. We are underway. It is the Mount Druitt Kings at home doing battle with the Bathurst Blue Tongues. And for the Mount Druitt Kings last week, their first ever game, and it was a bit of a tough loss. A lot of hope and optimism, but the Central Coast Lions pulling away with a comfortable 18-6 victory. So the Kings will be looking to bounce back here today. What a run for Michelson, making his debut, offload to Cameron Smith, and already, hell yeah, the Blue Tongues inside opposition half.
Yeah, these outside backs just getting a lot of ball here as we see Hunt to take a run there. These outside backs, as I just said, they've been getting a lot of ball, and the Blue Tongues are looking to exploit the Mount Druitt Kings on the outside here.
Oh, and Eddie Lewis off the return, steps one, and he's going to cut infield. Who's going to be there to try and stop him? Oh, he's taken high. And what a way to start off the game. Tensions are certainly up there, and it's getting very hostile early on. You probably expect that for a rivalry game of this magnitude, and the high tackle giving the Mount Druitt Kings prime position inside opposition half. Hell yeah.
Yeah, the Mount Druitt Kings, great run there. And he just gets smacked, absolutely whacked, and that causes the penalty. And now Mount Druitt Kings are going to have the first chance to put on points.
What a step. Mitch Riles, Mountie captain, making the swap with Bailey Munro to the fullback spot. Bailey Munro shifting out to the wing, and he lined it up, taken there by Johnny Freeman and Anthony Boone, or Boehm. I actually have to ask him what the pronunciation is, the proper pronunciation. But inside the red zone, Mount Druitt with a great chance to try and score first, to try and get first blood. They go to Jaden Walker, who's wrapped up. And apologies there for the little technical difficulties, just making sure everything is good to go for this game. And it is so, as Jay McBob will take a run up there for tackle Mountie. They go to Bazinga. Bazinga will try and crash over. Two in the tackle there to meet him. And I'm sure this referee will have no controversial decisions to make here today. I'm sure the fans will love his officiating. But the Blue Tongues still with another tackle to hold up on their goal line, and they don't want to concede first points. But fifth and last now, Mountie. They go to Jay Tupuna. He'll send it high. Who's going to be there to take it? It's a tap back, but Mitch Riles will be wrapped up in red. Well, could not get past that line of Blue Tongue defenders. And hell yeah, that one gets away from them, but a good job from the Blue Tongues. Oh, and they nearly throw it away, but they held on to it.
Yeah, that was a great defensive effort there. They really just held Mitch Riles they just kind of held him a bit, and he...
and what a ball there. Anthony Boehm manages to stay intact with the play. I thought that one could have gone the other way for the Kings, but now the Blue Tongues' third tackle. They go to Coleman. Oh, and Coleman throws the sitter straight to Ted McDonald there to pick it off. And pressure once again, the Blue Tongues not off to the ideal start. Quinton Cotter, big fend off. Gets him just shy of the 10. Second tackle, Mountie looking to try and score off this set. They've got the home field advantage. They've got the crowd firmly in their favour. But there is a lot of blue jerseys out there in the stands as Quinton Cotter takes a straight run. Jay Tapuna lined up in the left pocket. And that's where they go. Jay Tapuna, flat ball to Josh Strange, but he's wrapped up and driven back. Potential try saver there. Just under 40 metres gained off this fifth and last. Mount Druitt, they go in the pocket. Tapuna with a grubber. And Quinton Cotter will score the first try of the game. What a way to start it off. Quinton Cotter, he scored the first try in Kings history last week, and he scores the first one here tonight. Hell yeah. What a brilliant play there from the Kings.
Yeah, Quinton Cotter just showing a bit of experience. Obviously, I'm pretty sure he's played SRL before. Great kick there. Just bouncing off the feet of that player there. And beautiful try to open up the scoring here.
Yeah, Quinton Cotter, one of the experienced players in this Mines competition. Lining up alongside the likes of Johnny Burgess, those two in the forwards. They are a good boost for this Mount Druitt forward pack, especially when you consider they are the new team. So a bit of an experience, but that certainly helps offset the balance of it as we see 6-0 is the score. Mount Druitt with their first lead of the Arvo, first points on the board. And how your thoughts on the start to this game? The Blue Tongues just making some unforced mistakes, and that's invited a lot of pressure early in this first half.
Yeah, well, the Blue Tongues so far, they've been great in defense, but just a bit off with the ball. I mean, they threw a few knock-ons, they threw 4.
And Johnny Burgess
straight through
with the straight run, and you love to see that sort of action. You hate to be on the opposing side of it, especially when you end up second best. But Ted McDonald, I don't know how that's been called, but it's picked off by Quinton Cotter. And the referee probably missing a penalty call there, but justice will be served now. Karma comes back for the Blue Tongues as we see them. First good look inside opposition half now. They'll try and march it into the red zone through Nepo Baby. Keep an eye for Nepo Baby. He's very impactful, and he brings a lot of boompa through the middle of the field as we see Dion Coleman will slowly get him to the 10. From dummy, pass back out to Zyrell Williams, fifth and last. Where are they going to go? The Blue Tongues, they drop it in the pocket. Aaron Hunter sends it towards the wing. They're going to go up top. Who's there? It's Bailey Munro. And Munro with a comfortable catch to alleviate that pressure for Mount Druitt.
Yeah, safe hands from Bailey Munro. It was a good defensive set, and both teams were just going whack for whack, I guess, in the forward pack, just absolutely putting the bulldozers on each other. And good to see the physicality in these two Mines teams to start off this game.
Yeah, it's a very physical brand of footy in the Mines, and I think a team that best exemplifies that is the Waikato Wolves. They are some big boppers, but there's a lot of big hitters here in the Mines, and keep an eye out because a few of them are on the field here today. As we see Ted McDonald take a run up, and Ted McDonald getting involved early on. He's only new to the SRL community, but he's been doing some great things on comms and whatnot. So keep an eye out for Ted McDonald. Could be one to keep an eye out on for the future. As Jay Tapuna goes with the crossfield kick, it hits open space. They're going to let it bounce. Bozzy Lewis on the return, and an ankle tap will send them over the sideline, and they'll rally around their captain Mitch Riles. Beautiful play there from Mount Druitt, and the Kings with a chance to strike back once again. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we've seen how much speed Bozzy Lewis has. Obviously, he carved up in a few of his matches, and that's a beautiful ankle tap there.
Mitch Riles, what a play from him, and that one could be the one that sets them up for another try here. Now Druitt off to the ideal start. Last week it was their mistakes and not being able to capitalize inside the red zone that really cost them. And they'll be looking to learn the lessons from that game. Oh, but a big mistake. Wishart passes it straight to Bazinga. Bazinga was not expecting it. And now the Blue Tongues will like that one because that alleviates the pressure now, and they can get outside their own half and try and pin a good kick downfield and pin Mount Druitt deep in their own half. You'd have to think that's the play if they can't get a line break away, but they go to Bozzy Lewis. Swarmed up by Monroe and Eddie Lewis, I think it is, third now. Jaden White, oh, he threw a dummy and gets absolutely smacked on that one. He did not fool anyone. Jack White, right idea, but oh geez, the contact, we spoke about it earlier. That's mine's footy, the big hits. Oh geez, it's all happening, especially in a rivalry game like this, as Jack White sends it downfield. Mitch Riles on the return, he'll try and dart through, but he stopped. And now the Blue Tongues will be looking to hold defensively on this set, hell yeah. Keep Mount Druitt pinned in their own half.
Yeah, and the Blue Tongues here just really getting into it defensively. As you can see, oh, they keep driving them back. This is some great defense here. We'll see if they can follow up.
Yeah, they'll try and dart through, but the Kings can't even get past their own 20-metre line, so the Blue Tongues are rallying up this Bathurst wall, but Johnny Burgess just goes through untouched before Anthony Bond is forced to bring him down. Fifth and last now, just under 20 played here from Penrith, your home of the Mount Druitt Kings, currently holding a 6-0 lead in this New South Wales rivalry game. It was the Kings and the Blue Tongues doing battle. First tackle, great starting field position for Bathurst. Inside opposition half they go. Cameron Smith through the right edge, and he'll be taken down at the 20. Second tackle now, the Blue Tongues in good position as they march closer to the try line. They'll dish it out. Malako Sauli'i tries to step inside. Read well by Jay Tapuna. Third tackle now, they go short. Cut out ball to Nepo Baby. Nepo Baby, the dome on him, man. That's why you got to watch out when you run at him. Take it off the ball. Huge contact. Benji Magic there to clean it up. And hell yeah, the Kings survive on their line in their red zone once again.
Well, that's what you want to do to halves. You see them with the ball and you just absolutely smack them. And that was a great hit. And yeah, might look good on the short side.
Oh, what a play to Puna with a pass out to Cotter. I don't know why the big fella's on the wing, but with runs like that, I mean, why not? As we see Mitch Riles trying to dart through. Nepo Baby there to drive him into the turf. Fifth and last now. The Kings probably looking for a crossfield punt, or they will punt it downfield though. And, oh, Anthony Ball makes a mistake, but will play on off the return. Can't split the defense, nearly does so. I thought he knocked on that catch off the kick return, but maybe some brown paper bags waiting in the sheds for one of the officials, and that one may be a bit lucky for the Blue Tongues to survive there. But now Aaron Hunter will take a straight run.
I saw you on the field, Sonny.
I mean, there is also Pret Love out there. I think we should also highlight him as well.
I mean, he does play for. He is the mentor of the Blue Tongues, so not sure who put him on the job today, but
I think that answers where the brown paper bags are going. As we see Coleman with a bomb towards the corner, punt, and Bailey Monroe off the return. Can't get anything going, and they've been targeting his wing early in this game. As we see Benji Magic now. Another one with some experience in this King side. Oh, what a hit! Drops the ball. Bailey Monroe absolutely rocked off that one. James Reese nearly takes it back to the house, and Bailey Monroe, mate, you better tighten up that headgear. You're going to feel that one for the next few days. Jack White, he'll try and barge over, but he's held up. Blue Tongues inside the red zone. They go short to Dion Coleman. Coleman can't barge across. Second now. Options both sides. They go left. Jack White, the lock. He'll try and go. First points on the board for the Blue Tongues. They're going to send it upstairs. But I think that one's going to be a try, hell yeah. One-on-one. You couldn't stop him.
Yeah, Jack White. Beautiful show of strength there. Just moving him out of the way. I think that might have been, I don't think it was Wishart. It might have been the 13, Quinton Cotter. And he just barges over for Blue Tongues' first points, and if Goodwin can nail this kick, he'll be tied up at 6-6.
Yeah, and it should be a gimme. Thankfully, it's not me taking that conversion out there. I'd be very nervous, but Oshay Goodwin should slot this one comfortably. And he does so, straight across the middle. And we are tied here from Penrith, Bluebird Stadium. It is 6-6. The Kings and the Blue Tongues currently locked up. And as I squint my eyes towards the box, I can see Hopsgood. He's finally got a bit of a smile on his face now. He's been nervous, awaiting the first point, but now that one gets the Blue Tongues back into the game, Hellier, and gives them a bit of confidence to see out this first half.
Yeah, well, only 12 minutes left. I think both teams would be wanting to put on maybe another try, just get the lead. Oh, that's an interesting pass. But I think both teams would just like to get the lead here and go out in front at half-time.
Yeah, especially before half-time, that'll help put a pep in their step as they head towards that break. But half an hour played it from Penrith. James Reese off the left edge, and you've got to keep an eye out for James Reese. He injects a lot of speed through that left edge, and if you let him get open space like that, he can punish you and take it for a mile. As we see Dion Coleman off the right edge, taken by Tapuna and his teammate. Fourth now, as the Blue Tongues looking to take control of this game. They nearly get through Jalip Michelson, making his debut today. So big shout out to Jalip Michelson. Hopefully he has a long and successful career ahead of him. Oh, that's a tester kick. Rolls is there. Oh, and he gets absolutely folded on the return. Pays the price for it. And I'll tell you what, hell yeah, these Blue Tongues, they have been getting stuck into the grills of the Kings, and they've been putting on some big shots tonight.
Yeah, well, they were a bit slow to start at the start. I mean, Mount Druitt, they really dominated in that first sort of 20 minutes. But since that first try from the Kings, Blue Tongues have just been dominating.
Oh, off front to Benji Magic. Benji Magic, he'll pump the legs, but he doesn't have enough gas in the tank to take it to the house. But that's a great run. 4 tackle, Mount Druitt about 26 away from the try line. Big threat from Cotter. Cotter on the left edge. He'll be trying to crash over, but he's turned on his back. And the action is getting intense by the moment. In the blink of an eye, it feels like Mount Druitt find themselves in the red zone. 5th and last. Tapuna sends it high. It's a bit shallow. Could it be a tap back? Josh Strange there to soar above the pack. But that one will fizzle out at the end. Great looking set there, hell yeah, from the Kings, but just not the kick they would have been looking for. Intercept straight for Cotter. And Cotter takes it straight to the house. Punishes them for an unforced mistake. And oh, hell yeah, it's all happening. We're trying to commentate a game here, and just as we try and transition out of nowhere, Quinton Cotter, like a thief in the night, steals that one. Another try to the board for the Kings.
Yeah, Quinton Cotter just putting the arm out and saying, just wanted to go. Okay. Kind of lost my wording there. He just wanted to go for that intercept. You could hear him calling for it, and lazy trying to get out their own end there, the Blue Tongues, and he just picks up that pass and scores the second try there.
Yeah, Quinton Cotter, what an absolute superstar. Quick fun fact, he's the only try scorer from Mount Druitt. He scored all 3 of their tries, including the one last week. So Quinton Cotter, he is the king of the Kings at this point in time, and they'll be looking to try and, I guess, jump on his shoulders and hope that he can help carry them to a win here today. But what a start for the Kings, 12-6. They certainly look a little more clinical compared to last week. I think last week, being thrown in the deep end on short notice, you're trying to find your footing, you're trying to adjust and get that chemistry going. And I think in such a short amount of time, the Kings have really managed to turn it around here. 4 tackle. They could go for a 40-20. They're in range. Watch out. They're going to go for it. Benji Magic off the left boot, but it's too short. And Bozzy Lewis will clean that one. An easy task there. Great starting field position for the Blue Tongues on the halfway line here, hell yeah.
Yeah, well, they've got about 4 minutes to try equal up the score, and they pull it off.
The risky play there, the reverse inside out pass. That one induces a lot of anxiety, but It is always good when it works out for you, as we see. 4 tackle, the Blue Tongues looking to level the game. Before we head into the sheds, they'll go through SRL Williams. Williams taking just shy of the 10. 5th and last coming out. Where will they go? Bathurst. They'll drop it to Hunter. Hunter with a grubber. Oh, Anthony Baum. Offload straight to Cotter. And Cotter just finds himself everywhere at the right place at the right time. And that one, right idea, execution lacking on the end of it though. And you'd have to think the Kings will be looking to just run out the clock in this first half. But what a game it's been, Daniel. Both these sides, very competitive, very neck and neck. And neither of them want to walk away with a loss here tonight.
Yeah, as you said, Cotter, just the king of the kings here. I mean, he just saved a try there, and he's already scored 2 of his own. Oh,
Bazinga.
Oh,
Take it off the ball. Oh my goodness. We are going to need to call 000 and get some medical assistance out here in Penrith. We are going to have some sore bodies out here after tonight. But as we head into the halftime break, it is the Mount Druitt Kings leading 12 over the Bathurst Blue Tongues. 6 points here from Penrith. We'll see you in the second half. Yes, and welcome back from Bluebet Stadium here in Penrith, home of the Mount Druitt Kings, where it is the home side of the Kings up 12-6 against the Bathurst Blue Tongues. And what a first half it was. Quinton Cotter with a double. The only try scorer for Mount Druitt here this afternoon, and for the Kings, for the Blue Tongues. Only 1 try to their name, and Daniel, a competitive game there in the first half. What were your thoughts and any standouts that you saw on the field?
well, obviously, Quinton Cotter was just carving them up there. I'd also think that Boom and Mitch Rolls, both the fullbacks, I think were really good. And yeah,
hopefully there's no audio issues here, because I could not really hear my co-commentator in the first half. So if there was any overlaps in the audio or in the commentary, please forgive me. But hopefully we're sorted out now. We are in Penrith, so maybe the equipment is a bit dodgy on this side of town, as we see Ponzi Lewis now. But we love being here. It's a great place. Great people here in Penrith. And a lot of fans making the trip all across. Oh, as we see Rosso Goodwin, big fan. Oh, what an offload to Jack White. Jack White might take it all the way to the end zone, to the try line. And what a try to open up the second half. Bathurst on the board. And Daniel, what a beautiful setup. That offload that found Jack White in open space. And he was gone for all money.
well, it's not really the battle of the Kings and the Blue Tongues. It's the battle of the locks here. Both of the locks picking up 2 tries. Offload, I think it was, forgive me if I'm wrong, I think it was Goodwin who threw a great offload, and oh, that pace.
Yeah, that one just broke open out of nowhere. Rosso Goodwin with a great line break, and because he attracted all the attention of the defenders around him, he just pops that offload straight for Jack White. And Jack White on the board now for the Blue Tongues. 12-all is the score. And hey, Hopsgood, he's back up again. He's clapping. He's back in the game now. The nerves probably still well settling in, but this is the sort of game that you want if you're a neutral. You want to see a close battle. And a picturesque scene here from Penrith as the sun sets. Make sure you stay tuned, because after this we will head across the ditch in New Zealand, where it'll be the Waikato Wolves in their round 1 rematch against the Central Coast Lions. You don't want to miss it. Who's going to walk away with the Chockies? Lions looking to solidify themselves at the top of the ladder, and the Wolves trying to get into that top 2 spot as well. Anthony Baum off the left edge, great step, and that'll get them inside Kings half now. 3rd tackle, the Blue Tongues. Bozzy Lewis inside dish. Jack White, incumbent try scorer, wrapped up and driven into the turf by Benji Magic. 4th now. Oh, flat ball. Oh, Bozzy Lewis pays the price for that one. 5th and last now. They'll go left side. Aaron Hunter just takes a straight run. Anticlimactic finish on that set. Hell yeah, but it was looking pretty good up until that 5th tackle.
That's why you don't step in the middle, son. Just gets absolutely whacked.
Yeah.
And I think he'll be biding his time on the wing for the rest of this half. I don't think he's going to step foot anywhere closer.
Step like that on the right edge. Mitch Riles, what a run. And yeah, if you're an outside back, you want to try and avoid the middle where you can. There's the danger zone as we see Jaden Walker now. We'll get them just shy of the 10. Mount Druitt looking to take the lead back. Benji Magic. Maybe the rain starting to play its part. He nearly dropped that one, but fourth now. They'll go cut out ball, flat ball. Dishing it out. Back inside to Mitch Riles. One-on-one. Can he crash over? Mitch Riles straight under the black dot. And the Mount Druitt Kings will score another one there. Third try of the Arvo. And what a play there from the Kings. And hell yeah, Mitch Riles one-on-one. He gets past and gets the Kings the lead back in this one.
Yeah, beautiful set play there. And they just sort of passed it off to the halves and then went back inside to the fullback, sweeping up, and he just has all that space there. And good effort there from Mitch Riles to score his first ever try, I'm pretty sure. So congrats to him.
Yeah, finally someone besides Quinton Cotter has scored, so we're starting to share the love a bit now here in Mountie, but Benji Magic slots that one, 3 from 3 on the night, and he's had some easy goal kicking tasks ahead of him, so he will not be complaining, but the Mount Druitt Kings up by 6, 18-12 against the Blue Tongues, and hell yeah, for the Bathurst side, what do you think has been plaguing their game? Is it the mistakes, or is it the foot tackle options? Is it something else that I might not have mentioned?
Yeah, I think they're just making too many mistakes in their end zone. Just giving the Kings too many opportunities, and well, the Kings are making them pay here tonight, and we'll see what they can do with the rest of this half. Obviously, there's still 30 minutes left, so plenty of time to put in a comeback.
Yeah, and big shout out to the Kings mentors and Tamati Tuffa and Ryan Driscoll. They are here today scouting their side and trying to see what they can make of this fixture. Half an hour remaining in this round 3 clash from Penrith. Jazz Bazinga straight through the middle. Gets through almost untouched. Forced to be brought down by Anthony Bohm. Fifth and last now. Mountie, they'll drop it right pocket to Jay Tapuna. It's a good kick. Is it too much though? Anthony Bohm with a foot in the in goal. Strategic play there. And that's a full 7 tackle set coming up for Bathurst. Not a bad kick there, hell yeah, from Tapuna, but just an inch too much.
Yeah, classy stuff there from the fullback. Just managing to keep his foot there in the in goal. So forces a 7 tackle set, and now, well, the Blue Tongues are going to have some attacking ball, I would say, unless... Oh, don't throw the intercept.
Yeah, that was a risky play there by Aaron Hunter. Will just play it safe and hold on to the footy. Third tackle as they go midfield, dishing it out. Anthony Bohm steps one, but won't be able to get past the other. At the halfway line now, they play the ball. Jack White straight through the middle. And in the second half, he's certainly starting to stand up and be a focal point for this Bathurst side as they'll drop it in the pocket. Aaron Hunter towards the corner of Eddie Lewis. Eddie Lewis steps one, can't get past the other. And Anthony Bohm. And now the Kings, a lot of work to do from within their own. Oh, half! Johnny Burgess, straight through the line he goes. Are they going to be able to get him? Defenders in pursuit, one dives early. Anthony Bohm, he'll try his best to save this game or save that try from being scored. But now they're condensed on that line. The Bathurst goal line defense, they need to knuckle down. You don't want to concede another try off this set. Oh, and they could have had one there, but McBob gets the dish. 4 tackle now, the home side. Home crowd behind him as they go. Tapuna inside. Cotter looking for a hat-trick. Quinton Cotter has done it again. Quinton Cotter, take a bow. A hat-trick to his name. And what a game for the Big 13 here, hell yeah. He's just been all over the park tonight. And he gets the third try of, his third try of the night.
Quinton Cotter. He's come back from a bit of a break from the SRL. Obviously, he had a few seasons off, but he's back now and he's carving these Blue Tongues up. Third try, or fourth try in 2 games. It's incredible.
Yeah, he's definitely making a case for Mine's MVP points. You'd have to say, if they walk away with the win, he'd probably walk away with all 3. Benji Magic straight across the middle once again, 4 from 4. And now Mount Druitt will take a 2-score lead. Heading into the back end of the second half. The sun sets here in Penrith and the Kings in search of their first ever win in club history. And what a game it would be if they can get it done here today at home against a side like the Blue Tongues. I'm sure this will mean a lot to them. Hell yeah, we know how active they are, and a win will spring so much confidence in this Mountie side if they can get it done.
Yeah, well, obviously they lost last week and didn't really have the performance they.
Benji Magic, teach me how to do that. Throws a filthy dummy, gets him in good starting field position. As we see Jamie.
I think he was named after Benji Marshall.
He's the simulated offspring of the great Benji Marshall. As we see 4th tackle now at the halfway, and Mount Druitt just continuing to chip away at this Blue Tongue side. You've got to wonder if fatigue is starting to play its part now, because that forward pack of the Tongues has been called upon a lot. So you've got to wonder, do they have enough juice left in them? There's still plenty of footy left to be played. Buzzy Lewis off the left wing. And there you go. Line breaks like that will help inspire that attacking spark, you'd have to hope. Flat ball, James Reese. Dish out to SRL Williams. The big fella gets the legs pumping. Offload to Jack White. Jack White, big fend off. Gets him inside the red zone. And the Blue Tongues, with a never say die attitude, they are marching closer to the try line in the hopes of keeping this one in the balance. Where will they go? Run from dummy half and a dish out to James Reese. 4th now, not far from the line at all. They'll go short. Aaron Hunter, he'll try a crash play. Aaron Hunter turned on his back. 2-man effort needed to stop that try from being scored. And one of the greatest referees in the league will call it held up. Put them us. Dion Coleman, sorry to cut you off, hell yeah. Coleman sends it high. Eddie Lewis gets taken. And that one fizzles away for Bathurst.
Yeah, I'd just like to reverse the comment you just said about you being the greatest SRL ref. I mean, obviously you've got me in the box and... don't knock it on.
Jay McBob, nearly McBobbled it. Terrible joke there. 3rd tackle now, as we see Ted McDonald once again, very active in this one. 4th now, and the Kings struggling to get out of their own half. And this is the sort of defensive effort the Blue Tongues need to get back in this one. They cannot afford to let any more points be conceded, or that could very well be their night. And a kick straight downfield. Moloko Sauli off the return. He'll try and split the defense once again. But the kick return defense of the Kings holding staunch now. Nepo baby. Tell you what, I just cannot get over the size of this bloke's head. It's probably why he's one of the biggest fans, the biggest hitters. When you've got a noggin like that, you probably don't feel nothing. As we see James Reese now runs it straight on the left edge. Big shout out to Nepo baby though. As we see the Blue Tongues at the halfway, yet to cross opposition territory, but they will do so through Dion Coleman. With that attacking set, not getting them in good position. They'll have to try and pin a kick downfield, and they'll do so through Jack White. What a performance Jack White's had tonight. Bailey Munro off the right wing. They won't let him get past him that time, but hell yeah, as time ticks down, Blue Tongues, they're running out of time. They need to start asking questions, and the right ones at that.
Yeah, they need 12 more points. I'm not sure if there's golden.
Oh my goodness, what a hit! Jack White's gonna take it to the hips! Oh my goodness! We might need to get a stretcher out on the field. That was a massive hit. Turnover in possession. Nepo baby, the one to force that contact, and Jack White over for a double. Hell yeah, what a game.
Oh, Nepo baby, him and Nathan McCrory are definitely on my hottest 10 list in this SRL. And well, we've seen a hat trick from both locks so far this evening, and Well, they're one try off the Blue Tongues. One try off and could be equalled up.
Yeah, I was having a cheeky dig at Nepo, and he must have sensed that I was talking about his head because, geez, he just pulled one out of his pocket and just absolutely sent whoever that was, the Mount Druitt player, and that turnover is just very costly. It's turned into points, and the Blue Tongues, they are well within this fight still. Just under 14 minutes to play from Penrith, your round 3 clash in the SRL Mines competition. It is the Kings currently holding a 24-18 lead over the Blue Tongues. And Daniel, if you're a neutral, you got to be loving what you're seeing from both these teams. They're just playing with their hearts on their sleeves, and they're leaving it all out there on the field.
Yeah, I'm absolutely loving the Mines action this year. Honestly, I'd rather watch this than the SRL, to be honest. It's just a lot more exciting.
Yeah, especially if you're not having a good run of form in Clubland. But yeah, no, it's great to have this action here in the Mines.
Like yourself?
Like myself. Yes, it's always good to focus on the Mines action that we have here and not the other stuff as we see. Oh, Nepo baby nearly bobbles that one. And 3 defenders needed to tackle Big Nepo. They probably have to get 3 on him every time now. Aaron Hunter sends it down towards the corner. And Bailey Munro, can he inject a bit of life through the attack? No, he won't be able to. I've pinned him down well on that side of the field. As we approach the 70th minute mark, who is going to walk away with the chockies? Mitch Rolls splits the defense with a lethal step. And Nepo baby is everywhere, isn't he? There must be the gravitational pull of that dome. It's just sucking everything around him. All the defenders pause as we see third tackle now. Mount Druitt marching inside Blue Tongues half. They've got 2 tackles left in their set. And Bazinga will lose a couple off that run. You've got to watch out for the kick return if you're mounting. You don't want someone like a Malika Soli'i to return it. And a run from Cotter. You can tell he's definitely running on E at the moment. A bit of a slow run there. You can't blame him with the effort he's had to put up tonight. Oh, what a take from Anthony Bohm. That one just too easy. And a 7 tackle set coming up for the visitors here. Hell yeah.
Yeah, well, they just have to get out of their own end here. They're down by 6. They need another try to force it into golden point. It's a nice shift. Go!
And Bozzy Lewis, right a run. Word coming in that he did miss training throughout the week. He actually just rocked up to today's game when the players were running out the tunnel. He quickly just snuck in and joined them. So hopefully he'll be back at training next week because he has quite a lot to offer. As we see, speaking of which, off the left wing. Oh, he might get taken into touch. Bailey Munro. A huge defensive stop there. And just when pressure is building for the Blue Tongues, Daniel, it just gets away from them. Bailey Munro, good effort there on the wing.
Yeah, well, as you said, Bozzy Lewis missed training and then he just makes that bad mistake. And I don't think the Blue Tongues mentors, Josh Pretlove and Bob Scott, are going to be happy here.
Yeah, maybe that's why you go to training, so you can get your conditioning up there and not be taken into touch. But now the Blue Tongues, they've got to hold this line. The game could be in the balance off this set. We've got just over 5 minutes remaining. Who is going to win this rivalry game? The first one in Mines history. Kings Blue Tongues. What a run. Sets them inside the red zone. And Mount Druitt with a chance to seal the game right here. If they can score points, you'd have to think that's going to be it. Can they finish the story? Will it be the Kings night? 5th and last. They'll go to Tapuna. It's a grabber. Benji Magic stops short of the line. And that one will keep the Blue Tongues in this fight, Daniel. Just not enough slide on that try attempt. And now the Blue Tongues, they've got a chance to reply with one of their own.
Yeah, well, beautiful break there just from Williams. They have to start moving upfield and they have to move fast. 3 men, that's not the run you want. You'd be wanting line breaks here. And I think they're going to have to try force their way through.
Oh, that one would have been it right there. Anthony Baum hits a step, but a great tackle from Quinton Cotter will stop him from eventuating that line break. Nepo baby runs it straight. 4 tackle coming up now. The Bathurst Blue Tongues. Oh, and SRL Williams cops one there. 5th and last now. The Blue Tongues will need to pin a good kick downfield and hope they can hold down defensively They cannot afford to let anything get past them. Bailey Monroe will try and squeeze through. And now tense moments waiting the finish of this game. Who was going to win? Who was going to walk away with the 2 competition points? The Kings in search of their first ever win in club history. The Blue Tongues looking to keep their undefeated streak alive. Oh, and it's an intercept! Zara Williams, here we go, Blue Tongues, what have you got? This is your chance, minute and a half left. They need something. They need someone to stand up and be a hero of the moment. Send this one to Golden Point. Who's it gonna be? Jack White, big fend, and he'll be taken one-on-one by Mitch Rolls. Third tackle inside the red zone. They'll shift it left. James Reese gets it. He'll lose a couple meters off the contact. They got to play the ball quick here. Bathurst, they'll go. Zyrell dishing it out to Nepo Baby. Last chance. Last roll of the dice. Who's going to come away with it? Can they get it off in time? Fifth and last. Hunter. Glover. Oh, Dion Coleman. What a try. And the Blue Tongues are back in this one. What a comeback. I'm about to lose my voice. Daniel Howley. What a game we've got. And the Blue Tongues, they keep themselves in the balance. They still got a chance to win this game.
Oh my God. It's clutch. Clutch kick, clutch take, clutch try. And that oozes.
Oh my goodness. My voice is cracking. I need some stretches. Hopsgood, if you're listening, can you run down to the server and get some for me? Rosso Goodwin keeping the game in the balance. Golden Point on ways. We are heading to extra time. Do not go anywhere. We will see you in Golden Point. Oh, welcome back from Penrith. It is your round 3 clash of the SRL Mines competition. What a second half it was. 24-all is the score, and for the second time this season, the Blue Tongues are going back to Golden Point. The Kings, they're going to look for their first win at home, and hell yeah, what a game it was. And we've still got more footy to watch.
Yeah, well, I remember Hopsgood, the Blue Tongues mentor, complaining about how close the last game was and how he was having a heart attack, and now he's witnessing this one, and
yeah, he might need a pacemaker because the heart rate will be going through the roof. Here from Penrith, the Mountie fans are up in arms. They want to see their boys come away with their first win. They had a chance to seal it in the first half, but that late last-minute try from the Blue Tongues has now kept them in the fight. A great line break, a great run from Jack White, 5th and last. They'll line up for it. Where's the kick gonna go? Right pocket to Dion Coleman, straight downfield towards the corner, and waiting for it is Eddie Lewis. He hits a Yui, he'll try and step through, taken in front of his own 20. And hell yeah, the Kings with a lot of work to do now in their own half. They don't want to lose this one. They had a chance to steal it, and now they might have a chance to lose it.
yeah, well, the kicks. Ryle's good. He's getting them in good field position. I think the Kings are going to have first crack here if they can get one more good run, and we'll see if they can.
Oh, what a dish! Johnny Burgess straight through the middle, gets it off. Jay Tapuna once. Oh, he's taken, but they're in position for the field goal. Oh, they're going to do it. They drop it. Oh, there you go. Ted McDonald will score the game winner, and the Blue Tongues walk away with a loss because the Kings have won it in Golden Point. Ted McDonald, the hero of the area, the hero of the game. And Daniel, the Kings have done it. First win in their season, and what a way to do it. What a game to bring out here today.
Ted McDonald, he just cemented himself in the Kings' history there.
Oh, what a game it was. My voice is gone. My voice is absolutely gone. But it was all worth it. What a game. Did not see it turning out the way it did in that second half. And if you're a neutral, if you're a Mountie fan, you've well got your money's worth. If you're a Blue Tongue, still plenty to be proud about from this effort. What a comeback it was. As we take a look, TBC Live stats, 28-24, Mount Druitt Kings over the Bathurst Blue Tongues. Quinton Cotter, Mitch Riles, Ted McDonald over for the Kings, and Cotter with a hat-trick as well. Jack White with a hattie, and Dion Coleman on the board. 52% possession for the Kings, 18 from 24 completions compared to the Tongues, 17 from 22, 6 errors apiece, penalty from Bathurst conceded. Tackles on par, 136 to 140, missed tackles 20 to 20, line breaks 37 to 26, so pretty on par when you look at those numbers, but you can tell that the Kings made the most of their opportunities. And Daniel, we'll start with the Kings. Who was your standout, or who were your standouts, and what did you think of their win here tonight?
Glad you didn't ask me for one standout, because Quinton Cotter with a hat-trick and 196 run meters, 22 tackles, 9 line breaks and 2 tackle breaks. Oh, you can't really go past him there. You've also got Johnny Burgess, 213 run meters, 20 tackles, only 1 missed and 4 line breaks there. Mitch Riles also had a pretty good game there with a try, 167 run meters, a lot of defensive work as well there, and 4 line breaks.
Yeah, Johnny Burgess and Quinton Cotter combining for over 40 tackles together, and yeah, they're the 2 best forwards in this side, so it's no surprise to see them put up big numbers like that.
Tepanu also there with 3 try assists.
Yeah.
Pretty massive.
Especially for us being halves, we love to see our fellow halves do well.
Yeah.
3 try assists to Jay Tapuna, and he played out of his skin last week as well. It was just, chances not being able to be finished, and he could have had some try assists on the board last week, but a great effort from the Mount Druitt 5'8", and it was just a total team effort from them. Gotta tip your hats, especially Ted McDonald, the game winner in Golden Point. That is one he is going to remember for the rest of his SRL career. But we'll take a look at the visitors. Jack White, 273 run meters, 3 tackle breaks, 6 line breaks, a few kicks, and a hat-trick to his name. Jack White, he was brilliant tonight, Daniel. Obviously the standout for the Blue Tongues.
Yeah, he was their best player by far. There was a few other standouts. You had Rosso Goodwin. He played very well at that hooker position, 2 try assists, 4 conversions, 21 tackles, 0 miss. Who else do we have here? We've got Bozzy Lewis. He played pretty well. Dion Coleman, also good. Anthony Boone was a bit quiet for his liking. We didn't see as much of him as previous games, as we've seen him sort of excel. But Nepo Baby just putting on the hits, he was also a standout. And do you have anything to add, Sonny?
Yeah, 23 tackles from Nepo Baby alongside Cameron Smith with 15 tackles, 0 missed. So, when you talk about the middle of the field, the Blue Tongues, they know how to just suffocate you and play very well on defense. But I want to say it was a great comeback from them, but the Mount Druitt Kings, they would not let them spoil the party. And that'll be the first win in Kings history, the first loss for the Tongues on this season. And what a way to kick off your round 3 action. I hope my voice is still good for the next game, because after this, we are heading to Hamilton in Waikato, New Zealand, where it'll be the Waikato Wolves taking on the Central Coast Lions, 6 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time, 8 p.m. in New Zealand. You don't want to miss it. Joining myself, Sonny Tyre, here with my good mate Daniel Hallier. Thank you for tuning in to your SRL Minds coverage. Stick around, not too long away from your final game of round 3. Until then, we will see you back again right here on SRL TV.